crazy.
All right, welcome back to the Mancave Podcast. Remember that if you click the video, we want you to... He's super aggressive. If you click the video, like, subscribe. All right, if you're clicking off of the video, please leave a comment down below as to why you're clicking off of the video. We're trying to get better at what we're doing. The only way we can do that is if you give us feedback. And subscribe again. See if we actually follow the feedback that you gave us. What are we talking about today? Wait. Let's let the music vibe out.
I've been working on my shoulders. My shoulder work.
And they're gone.
Okay, so we are officially entering what George likes to call spooky season.
I don't know if I've actually ever called it that, but
What?
what?
You don't start the lion shit. Like, it's too early.
Yeah, I've never called it spooky season. I like
call
that term though. I might start saying it more.
What do you call it then?
October.
Okay. So if you go back and watch any of the last 5 fucking episodes, clearly George is just a pathological liar.
Spooky. But yeah, we are in a spooky season.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we talking about, Larry?
Something a little fun today. We're going to rank the most horrifying characters from scary movies. Do like a top 5 situation. And this is probably going to be George's favorite episode going forward because he loves this shit. Like, he loves to give his opinion when nobody wants it.
Welcome to our podcast.
He also loves just horror in general.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever watched him stream, he's always playing some kind of scary ass game where he's
Yep.
screaming like a coward for 30 minutes straight.
That's true.
So let's dive into it. Like, first of all, I'm curious, what's your favorite scary movie?
Okay. This guy over here watches too many Scream movies.
What's your favorite scary movie?
That's a hard question because
Very
there's so
cliche.
many. But if I had to say my favorite, just a hard decision, I would say The Thing.
What is that? That's an old ass movie.
Yeah, it came out in the 80s, the original one. Then they came out with a sequel, but was actually a prequel in 2011, which wasn't as good, but I still like it because it's connected within the same universe. But The Thing, yeah, man, such a great fucking movie. It's
like overall, just give me like a big picture. What's up?
Yeah, so simplified synopsis is there's a team of scientists and people that are in Alaska by themselves.
Of course, it's always Alaska.
Yeah. There's a dog that stumbles upon and a guy trying to kill that dog. The guy that's trying to kill that dog is like Russian. Doesn't speak English, no communication. The Americans are like, what the fuck is this guy trying to kill this dog? They end up killing him instead because they don't know what's going on. He just comes in guns blazing, right?
Wait, are they at war?
No.
So Americans love dogs that much. So they saw this guy trying to kill it and they just killed him.
Yeah, but he was being super aggressive to everyone.
Okay.
Because he was definitely 100%, no matter who gets in the way of trying to kill this dog.
Okay.
And they're like, what the fuck? So they ended up having to kill him. And they put the dog in with the other dogs, right? And they go to where he came from. Like, why did this guy come over here like this? And they go to the Russian base, and everyone's dead. Place is blown to bits. Parts are burning up. They find mutated bodies that look somewhat human, but there's something off about them. So they bring it back to do like an autopsy. And very shortly, we find that it's an alien. The dog that came in was an alien. Who can mimic things, like living things.
Gotcha.
So ends up mimicking people there. Now they don't know who's a human, who's an alien.
Oh, shit.
And so it's like becomes a big trust issue there. Nobody can trust each other. People are just trying to get away from one another, but you also have to work together. So it's a great fucking movie.
Yeah, wow.
And
That's
it was
crazy.
like in the time where there obviously no CGI.
Yeah.
So it was all like you actually had to create these weird looking monsters and do what you had to do to make it look as real as fuck. I love that movie.
Probably look like a DC movie today, right?
Honestly, if you would watch The Thing and The Last Flash, you would say The Thing had better special effects than The Flash.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. So your number one, I guess, then following that most horrifying character from a scary movie, who would you say?
Horrifying? I would honestly probably say Jeepers Creepers. I feel like out of a lot of the people, that's the last one that I would want to fucking come across.
That's a good way to, I guess, qualify. Is like, who would you least want to run into?
Because that man is going to do everything in his power to kill me if he wants me dead, and then just eat parts of me that he wants. He can smell the part of me that he finds interesting. He can't die. I can't kill him. It's like the only way to really put him out is like you have to wait the 23 days and then he's gone for 23 years or whatever. But once he's on your ass, he's on your ass.
Bro, I'm surprised. Maybe it's just me because I love sleep. Freddy Krueger is my number one.
Yeah, my only thing with Freddy Krueger, and it's also very similar to Pennywise, is like, oh, if you find out that the only way to not get killed is to not be afraid of him and just bully him, it's like, and then he has no power.
Nah, bro. I need sleep. Like, he's gonna kill me every night. Like, nobody's waking me up. I'm a hard ass sleeper. Like, I literally have to be on fire to wake up. Every night I'm getting punched or there's a pillow over my face because I'm snoring too loud.
On your neck and shit.
I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Because I sleep hard. So Freddy Krueger is my number one. That's the last fucking person I want to run into for sure.
I understand that. And you know what's funny is I think I could be wrong. If I am, somebody correct me. I think in all the like Nightmare on Elm Street movies, the one to overcome him in the end is always a woman. Like, they're always the one that stand off against him in the end.
I feel like that's like, if you watch 5 horror films, I feel like 5 out of 6 that's the situation.
Yeah, that's true, because Jeepers Creepers, the sister was, well, she didn't really fight him, but she tried to protect her brother.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah. Interesting. Why is that in horror movies? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the only one that survived was the girl.
That's a great question. If I had to say, it's probably because they think men are less creative and they're more likely to try to solve problems head on. Okay. They always end up dying.
Instead of trying to like hide and run away, we're trying to be like, okay, we could probably take him out.
Yeah.
Which is valid.
This is valid. They're like, yo, it's us, like 3 of us. What the fuck are we running?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it was like, if I didn't have any information, right, and I come across like Jason or Michael, right? To me, I'm like, this just a dude that I could probably
gonna fuck him up,
right? But if I come across Jeepers Creepers with that face and his fucking wings, I know I don't stand a fucking chance. I'm gone.
Valid. Oh my god.
So that's my whole thing with Jeepers Creepers is like, dude, that thing is scary as shit to come across. My man has a 3 hole. Like, he has a nose, like a hole in his nose up here to amplify his smelling, so he can smell your fear.
Oh no, equal for that as Freddy Krueger situation. Because if you've ever tried to fight somebody in your dream, you ever try to throw a punch in your dream?
Nah, I don't think I've ever lucid dreamed, unfortunately. I've always wanted to.
I've had dreams where it's like I'm fighting people I know I can beat and I cannot punch. Like, everything on my body moves so slow. And if that's me and Freddy, I'm getting my ass.
Yeah.
100%.
Okay. So we have, your list is Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Mine is going to be Jeepers Creepers. Who would you put under those?
Man, that's tough. I feel like everybody else. Okay, maybe not everybody else.
You know who's not on the list?
Chucky.
Chucky.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, Chucky's not on my list, bro. I'm fighting a midget.
It's a toy, bro. It's yay big.
Like, okay, he's got a knife. So fucking what? Anybody outside can have a knife.
You know what's funny? My a cousin of mine was staying. So his mom has like life-size dolls, or she used to have a bunch of like life-size dolls, and she used to collect them, and it would be all over the living room. And my man was like, 12 a.m. Saturday night, let me just start watching Child's Play.
Nah.
And he said that he was like halfway in, and then he was like, all the dolls were just staring at him.
Yes.
And he said, nope, not
nah. And you know what's crazy? Every time I go into an attic, like, you know, when I'm showing a house to somebody, I'm always looking, like, before I go all the way up, I'll look around to see if I see any dolls, any china, anything like that. I'm not going up. I don't fuck with attics. Basements, I kind of have to because it's just part of the job, but like, I'm not going to be down there by my damn self.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen some crazy shit. One time there was like an apartment in somebody's basement. I went to go open a door and this dude started screaming from the other side. I was like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck
I'm
out of here.
Oh God.
But for my number 2, I want to say Jason, just because you can't kill him either, right?
Yeah, you can't. I mean, the way these movies have created or developed these characters, they're just impossible to kill. They're obviously not human. They always just like call them evil, right?
Yeah.
They're just evil beings or whatever.
And bruh's never tired.
Never. And then he started running. It's like, so the Michael and the Jason back in the day, they was just walking everywhere. But they catch the fuck up for some reason. But they was just walking. And then they did the remake in like 2011,
I remember.
or maybe a little earlier than that. And once we saw Jason heavy running down the woods, I was like, it's a done deal.
It's a done deal, bro.
I was like, I don't like that.
I forget which Jason it was, but one of them fucked me up. I went to the theaters and was it Jason? I think it was. I went to theaters to watch a movie. Maybe like 30 seconds in, we see how it's playing out. It's a bunch of people, white people, of course. They're partying in the woods or something, and then maybe like 10 minutes into the movie, he kills all of them. Mm-hmm. And you think like that's like everybody's looking around each other like, yo, that's the fucking end.
Yeah.
And then it like, sign came up, Friday 13th, and it rolled on.
A whole new group of people.
Yeah, a whole new group of people.
This is the group we'll watch
yeah,
slowly.
This makes sense.
Yeah, I think that was the last one, like one of the newer ones. They're actually coming out with a series for Freddy. Or not Freddy, Jason, an A24 series. Not the biggest fan of A24, but I'm excited to see
What is that?
The A24 movie productions. They do a bunch of horror movies. They did Hereditary, The Witch, Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Wow.
So they have a bunch of...
And I still haven't gotten to see that.
Everything, phenomenal film. I think one of my favorite A24 movies, hands down.
Said that it's amazing. I have to go watch it.
So I think I would put Freddy Krueger in my second list.
Okay.
Like as number 2, because that's also very fucking terrifying. He controls everything. My man is God.
Bro.
Yeah. Are you putting zombies anywhere on this list? So here's the thing. It's not the Walking Dead zombies.
I was about to say, can they run?
It's not the Walking Dead zombies.
So we're thinking like
Dawn of the Dead.
Generation Z.
Yeah, they sprinting at you.
Okay.
They'll do anything to get to you. Because that's also fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
If I was going to say that, I think there would be third on my list. Like just running, super aggressive. World War Z zombies.
I said Generation Z. Jesus Christ. Yeah, World War Z.
Yeah.
Why you ain't correct me?
That's because I knew I was going to get to it. And then I was like, I won't make him feel stupid.
You're a piece of shit.
But
yeah, World Wars, those fucking things were out of control. And the only way they weren't going to kill you is if you were already dying. Like, that's insane. I guess scarier to me, what's her name? Ripley, an alien.
Oh, the xenomorphs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That is a little scarier to me. Those are films I can barely watch.
Really?
Actually, yeah.
I love those movies.
It's fucking terrifying, bro.
That's actually valid. I forgot about the xenomorphs.
They impregnate you, George.
They do. With a vagina that has a dick that comes out of it, and then they shove it down my throat. It's literally what's going on here. Don't tell me that it's not.
Yo, that's a crazy way to put it.
And then they impregnate me.
Yo.
Then fucking burst out of my chest. And if I'm not lucky enough to have that happen, I'm getting chased down by a fucking super monster that has acid for blood.
I was about to say, yeah, even if you manage to kill it, it's going to bleed over you and you're fucking dead anyway.
And they multiply like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's a problem. I would actually take zombies over xenomorphs.
Would you really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because you know how to kill a zombie.
Yeah.
Right? And if there's one zombie and one xenomorph, right?
Oh, your chances are way better.
I'm going with the zombie. I'm dead already with the xenomorph. So
way better with the zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what's crazy is those things, like, they have intelligence. A zombie is just, it's a fucking zombie.
Yeah.
But I think the difference is like in numbers. Like you. Oh, actually, I don't even know, because if you got to deal with a bunch of those aliens, it's done. Yeah, that's a good point, George. Damn.
But like a horde of zombies, I still think I would do a horde of zombies over a xenomorph, because, like you said, it's the intelligence thing. Like, that thing knows what it's doing, and it'll study me the same way I'm trying to study. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
The zombies, I might be able to sneak around them or some shit. You know what I mean? I ain't sneaking around no fucking xenomorph.
Especially when they got heightened senses
Yeah.
and all kind of
Nah.
shit to see you through walls. Nah.
So all right. So just to reiterate my list, we got Jeepers Creepers, Freddy, Xenomorph, and then I'll put zombies at 4 unless we bring something else up.
Sure. There's like some honorable mention ones that I thought about maybe could make the list. The Ring, that chick.
Oh my god, yeah.
Annabelle.
Annabelle.
Oh, people sleep on that type of shit, but bro, anything that can be possessed or like in your house and it's just
bro, demon shit in general is just I'm not fucking with it.
It's terrifying.
So I guess 5th on the list is Satan.
Yo, for real. There's something about all of those types of movies, whether it be like The Exorcist or whatever, that like it's a hit every time it comes out. There's a new one. They just kind of rework the characters. Same system, same kind of like idea, and it's scary as shit every time you watch it. And I think that's because like psychologically, that feels like the most possible thing to probably happen to you.
Have you ever like searched when you were younger, like ghost sightings or stuff like that?
Why would I
YouTube?
do some dumb shit?
Me and my cousins used to do that.
Of
like
course.
it'd be like, oh, stay over at my cousin's crib. Be we get bored, just to start YouTube and shit. If we weren't YouTubing fights, then we were YouTubing
what, bum fights or just fights?
Just fights in
okay.
general. Then we were YouTubing like ghost sighting or demon caught on tape or something.
I'm good.
And for some reason, I guess it's because it's a YouTube video and not a movie. It makes it so much more real, right? That it scares you to a different level.
Somebody like you recorded
exactly.
it. Yeah.
It's just like, dude, this actually might be real, right?
Yeah.
And this was like early YouTube. So you weren't thinking like, oh, people are editing this like to this level.
We didn't even have
like,
the tech.
This
then.
shit might be real.
Yeah, we didn't even have the tech that we have now back then. It was like a totally different ball game. So yeah, I definitely agree. But no, I would never, ever do some shit like that, bro.
Like a Ouija board?
Yeah, I would never. Like I've seen too much crazy shit in my life to play with that kind of stuff. When my uncle died, like he had stayed with us for a little bit in our apartment when we moved to Westchester. And then after he passed, all kind of crazy shit started happening there. Like literally I was sitting there talking to my mom one day in her kitchen, and a box of cereal just jumped off the fucking refrigerator. Because, black people, we keep our cereal on top of the refrigerator. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never experienced anything to that level, but I've heard a bunch of stories. Like I had same cousin, when they had moved to a new house, both of them had, like both my cousins had spoken about seeing something or hearing something in the crib. Like separate from one another.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But they both talked about seeing the same thing. Like, I remember, like, I forgot how we came up with the conversation, but one of them was like, oh yeah, like he looked in like the reflection. It was like a little boy that walked by, and his brother was like, yo, like I've seen that too. I was like, I gotta get out of this house.
My fucking hair standing up. Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, that shit was terrifying, dude.
I'm not going to no more of your family functions.
And you know what we decided to do? We went to turn off all the lights.
Oh, y'all stupid.
And then we were like grab a lighter and be like, yo, we're going to light a lighter real quick in a dark room and see if we see something that just pops up. And we didn't see anything.
See, this is why motherfuckers be dying in them horror films. You going to look for the same shit that he's supposed to be running away from.
Yeah.
I'm good. I don't know why I even fucking hang with y'all. If you should have told me that years ago, I would have never came over. Y'all in there playing with spirits.
Nah, not no more.
Like it's a pastime.
Yeah.
We're over that.
Girl.
Oh, fuck out of here. Out of all those, out of the 5 we talked about, like, if I guess it's kind of self-explanatory, but if you had to be in one of those movies and survive, which one do you think you could survive in, based on the knowledge that you have?
That's a good one. Even though because I'm trying to figure out how I rank them, and if I choose one that's like 3, wouldn't that lower the ranking?
I guess. Don't overcomplicate it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I would pick zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the problem with zombies is actually that means that world has ended.
Yes.
Right. So if I did any other one, it's kind of just a problem that I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Zombies is a worldwide issue. So that's a pretty selfish fucking choice for me to pick. It's like, well, what would you rather have? Deal with Jason over here? Or you want zombies? I'll take zombies so everybody's suffering with me.
Bruh. You know what? Actually, when I think about it though, I'm not even mad. I would be in the movie if Jason's in it. I'm getting on the plane.
You don't think Jason's gonna take a plane and just like rock out and he was in space?
Oh yeah, he was.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, damn. Hey, you're right. Shit, my man. And you never know where he at. Right. Like he just be coming out the closet.
He'll get there.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
So which one is it, Jason?
I don't even know now. It's definitely not fucking Freddy Krueger, bro. That's I could fucking fight every other horrifying character on our list. I can go to sleep. If I can't go to sleep, I'm no good. You've seen me. I can go to sleep. Give me 10 minutes. You don't talk to me. I can fucking go to sleep anywhere. Fucking Freddy Krueger is lighting my ass up.
He don't even let you take a nap.
Yeah. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay.
I don't want to be in there with fucking zombies. I might just have to rock with Jason, bro. Even though he's the last motherfucker I want to deal with. Or not the last, he's second to last. Yeah. Because I just feel like there's too many options for me to get the fuck away. Like, I get in the car. Can he swim? No, it's his thing, right? Water. He can't swim. Yeah.
So what, you going to be on an island somewhere?
Get on a yacht.
You see that man just pulling up on a boat? You're like, oh,
just
fuck.
His straight face. Yeah. Nah, fuck him. Yeah.
All right. So we got that list. Which one would you say has the best theme song? And I know what most people are going to say, which is the Halloween theme song.
Of course.
But you know which one's actually a banger?
What?
The Jigsaw. I was like,
that's actually I gotta find it because now I can't
fire.
Fucking even remember what it sounds like. Jigsaw theme song.
Actually pretty fucking fire. Now, is it to the same level as Halloween? Probably not. Halloween is more iconic. But the Jigsaw theme song is lit, dude.
Yeah. I'm just going to see if we can find it. I never even realized there was a theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Jigsaw's actually a really good movie.
Yeah.
Like
one of those other situations that I really don't want to be in.
Yeah. Because neither one of us smart enough to get out of that shit. That's it.
Yeah. Every time he's doing like a reveal of like what the twist is.
Okay.
I think once it actually picks up, it like once the beat drops, it's a lot doper.
Take key, fuck this shit up. Yo.
But you know which one's also a lot of like pretty good because it's creepy is Freddy's
Nightmare. Yeah.
1, 2, Freddy's coming for
I feel like that's the most likely to get remixed for a rap song. Like
Halloween too. I mean
they're gonna use the ad libs from Freddy shit. You know how we
do. So I guess is the answer.
I gotta go with Halloween, bro. Like that.
It's
the most
pinnacle.
Iconic theme song for scary movies. Like
Jason's is trash. That's all they do.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, that's true. Michael Myers really don't get that much love when I think about it. Like he's just like a knockoff Jason. Do we know which one came first?
Damn, I don't know actually.
Yeah, because when I think about Michael Myers, it's like honestly, Bull is comical. Like
Michael Myers, what I do have to say about Michael is he is a master of his craft. This guy.
Why do you think
he's gonna kill you the way he feels you deserve to die? Right? It's like, oh, let me see. I'm gonna follow this guy for about 30 seconds, make a quick judgment call, gonna gouge his eyes out, and just do it that way. This one, maybe I'll take his shotgun and jam it through his chest. Right? It's like he doesn't just stab people.
You like creativity.
Exactly.
Okay.
Man. My man, he's like, I do have the knife. Sometimes it gets boring.
Yeah.
Let me try something different. Coat hanger, slam your head against the coat hanger, leave you there hanging out, right?
That big ass head, he should just go around headbutting everybody to death.
So that's what I would say about Michael. Jason is also very aggressive, but I think Michael's articulate with the way that he kills people.
He don't like Jason just because he go around straight face. He ain't got no smile.
Come on, it's too bland.
Yeah, Michael Myers looks like a psycho. He looks like somebody you could actually see walking down Kensington, for sure. But like now we doing this COVID mask thing. It's, less so now, but even still, look forward to see what.
So Halloween came out first.
Yeah,
1978, and we didn't even really see Jason until the second one.
Yeah,
which was in 81, something like that.
Wow.
So Michael came out first.
Damn,
and then
Jason.
they were like, oh, let's do Jason.
And it just, wow.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, do people recognize Jason more than they do Michael?
I would think so.
I feel like a lot of people reference Michael. Like, they just know Michael Myers.
Nah, I feel like Jason is more of an icon in that space than Michael Myers.
Like the slasher film?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That's just me personally. Because I feel like the movies are more like distinct. Like if you say Halloween, most people will know like, okay, the holiday Halloween, but like, all right, no, the movie, which villain or what character is the star of Halloween?
Yeah.
I don't feel like most people know, but if you say Friday the 13th, oh, that's Jason.
Yeah. The dude with the mask. It's like, yeah.
Baki! We got
with the machete.
Him and Michael Myers both have blades. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He has the what is it, like a butcher knife?
Yeah.
And Jason has the machete.
How is that not like a copyright infringement, bro?
What do you mean?
If they're so close together and
they
so
are very similar. They're both wield knives. They both have a white mask.
Same stupid ass walk. Thing, yeah. Same kind of outfit. How did that pass? Like,
I don't know.
Maybe it's I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I'm kind of curious now. Do like a biography on these two motherfuckers. History
Jason
project.
versus Michael. Who would win that fight?
I feel like they're just gonna beat the shit out of each other for eternity.
That's a unstoppable object.
Right. Yeah. Immovable force.
Yeah.
Yo, I will say they should do that more often, is make like, those horror characters fight each other.
Yeah, dude. We were headed there.
And
Alien versus Predator. Boom. Freddy versus Jason. Boom. And then they just stopped.
I liked both of those.
I do.
Actually.
I enjoy those. I do enjoy watching those movies.
Yeah.
They're not very good.
No. But
I enjoy watching them.
Because then we don't have to argue about like who could win.
It's like I was shown.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But it's funny because I think both those movies have similar concepts. And it's really the only way that blank versus blank is going to work is one is worse than the other. So the people team up with the one that's not as bad as the other one. Freddy versus Jason, they teamed up with or tried to sick Jason on Freddy because they was like, I don't know how to fucking beat Freddy.
Yeah.
I have no fucking idea.
Yeah.
Oh, was it the other way around?
No,
they tried to sick Freddy on Jason because they were trying to put Jason to sleep.
And
there was like, let them do what they got to do, which is like, such a good idea. And then Alien versus Predator, they started working with the Predator because it was like, I don't know, this thing's just coming after us.
And also the Predator is a predator. Like, so he sees or it sees a potential threat. So it makes sense as far, even like just for a movie, like it makes sense that it would hunt something it felt was a threat to it.
Yeah. And that's what they do for sport. The Predators hunt aliens for generations.
Exactly.
So if you were going to be like, oh, let's do another versus movie, which one would you make?
That's a good question. Honestly, I would like to see Stranger Things thrown into the fray.
Huh. Like the Demogorgon stuff?
Well, more so, what was his name? The last evil boss. He was like number 1, 001 or whatever. Yeah. I would like to see him go against somebody else. Maybe somebody. It has to be somebody who's a powerful character because this motherfucker has telepathy.
Yeah. But what would be a good pairing for that? Because if you're going up against something that has telepathy, I think you should also have telepathy or some kind of mental game.
Some kind of.
So, I don't know. I don't know who would be a good.
He might just wash everybody now.
Maybe him and Satan. It's like Exorcist versus the dude from Stranger Things.
How would you even make that work?
I don't think you can.
Yeah. unless wherever. Oh, okay, I got it. Wherever the exorcism movie is taking place, right? It's also in the same areas where the Stranger Things kids live. And so now they have to deal with this thing and they end up in the upside down somehow. Or maybe they trick whoever's possessed into going into the upside down, chasing them because they know the lay of the land. Yeah.
I like that. And then the demon has to fight the other dude. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we pitched the idea here, guys.
Yeah, look, give us our credit, man. George be out here making movies, literally. Not like that, George.
You know what I was doing?
I know you was about to take it too fucking far. Well, I'll take it too fucking far. Speaking of take it too far, have you heard about the Jonathan Majors situation?
I have not been keeping up on it at all. I know he got accused of swinging at a woman, and then that was like, oh no, that was fake, and then I just didn't really follow it.
So apparently, like after that whole situation, the woman who's accusing him, which if you didn't know, she's a white woman. So all you sisters out there, I know y'all, thinking Jonathan Majors only loves black women. Surprise, surprise. He's equal opportunity lover. So you can take that one. And then, so apparently after that whole situation happened in the car, they were supposedly fighting. She went out, had drinks and shit and seemed perfectly fine. They have like video evidence of this now. So I'm kind of surprised that she would take it as far as she did, knowing that there was so much evidence against her, because the driver of their car, they were in a car when this whole thing started happening. He's like willing to testify against her now and say that nothing actually really happened, or at least Jonathan Majors hadn't abused her in a way that she kind of made it seem. She was the aggressor apparently. And then the trial that they were supposed to have got pushed back again because the prosecution deliberately withheld the video evidence that I was just talking about. I feel like that whole thing is about to blow up, and good for him because he's our age. He's 34. He's got his whole fucking life ahead of him.
He's 34?
Yeah.
That man look like he's older.
Old as shit, right? Yeah. Big ass head. And I'm glad because, I thoroughly enjoyed his character as
in the Marvel films?
Yeah.
Kang?
Well, I wasn't going to say King, but I guess you can say King because that's not even the name that he goes by, right? It's no, but there's another name for him. It's the one who I forget.
I don't know.
I gotta look it up. Jesus, I'm suffering today. But yeah, like I'm happy because the last thing we need from Marvel is more fuck ups. Like let this man play his character, especially with Loki about to drop in October. Oh my god, I'm so excited for that.
I know the first season was so fucking good,
wasn't it, bro?
Yeah.
I think that's like the best aside from Jessica Jones. Like I loved Jessica Jones the first season. I don't know about the second one and the other one, but those series were done so perfectly.
You didn't like Daredevil?
I didn't.
Really?
I think he's just a corny character, though.
Yeesh. It's a bad take.
What? He reminds me of like Marvel's version of Batman, which I think Batman is corny. Light him up.
Light him up.
I know Jacob be in the comments like, this nigga, here he go again with this shit. Nah, man. I didn't like Daredevil.
I thought Daredevil was dope as shit.
What do you like?
The choreography was dope. The fight scenes was dope. The way that it was put together. I like the way that it was telling his story.
I guess the character is just boring as fuck.
Jessica Jones was horrible.
What?
Let's get into it.
The villain from Jessica Jones.
Purple suit?
Kilgrave, yeah. Kilgrave single-handedly could carry a show, and it doesn't matter who the hero is.
The thing that I hated about Jessica Jones was that she captured the dude like 4 times, and then he would get away the same episode. I'm like, oh, this is getting exhausting. It's fucking boring. I was like, you caught him, and then he got away. Cool. Next episode, caught him, he got away. I was like,
yeah, but you got to admit, like, with his ability and the way they wrote the show, it was interesting. Or maybe not to you, because you just like bang bang shoot 'em up shit.
Okay.
You want to see everybody flipping off walls. It's just like,
I just didn't like it. All right.
So if that's the case, who's your favorite? Like, okay, Captain America. That makes sense. Actually, now I think about it, you just want to see people punching each other all fucking day. Literally, nobody's using their brain, just throwing shields and fucking walking sticks.
Don't downplay Captain America.
My man fights with his fucking guide. Like he's walking with the same stick he beating you up with. Like
Who, Daredevil?
That's corny as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's making handicapped people look like they're something that they're not. Like, bro, it's no reason you should be able to
fictional
beat.
character.
There's no reason you should be able to beat these fucking grown ass men with a walking stick.
Have you ever wielded a walking stick?
Why would I?
Have you been slapped in the throat with? I would assume that might hurt.
Go get a fucking bat if that's the case.
Then people are gonna think I'm aggressive.
He is. His fucking name is Daredevil. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
I don't know. It's not a good take, Larry.
Oh, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So Jonathan Majors is in a lot of shit coming up. So I'm glad that he's in a lot of movies. He's going to be in Loki season 2. He's got the Kang Dynasty coming up. There's a lot of stuff that he's going to be in, and I feel like if this was to play out poorly for him, then Marvel would probably have to reboot their whole shit.
Do you think so? I feel like they would just recast.
They've
done that already.
They couldn't. Did you like the second Black Panther?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So many people didn't. I thought it was a good movie, but like, you're never going to get that same feel back from the original cast. You're just not.
Yeah, but they've done it. Like they switched. I mean, obviously they had to for Black Panther. But they switched the Hulk from Edward Norton to what the fuck is his name?
And who liked that?
Nobody.
Mark Ruffalo.
But he did a good job as Hulk. But I think people just liked Edward Norton as well. He doesn't get the respect he deserves.
You're making my point.
And then they had they switched Rhodey from the first Iron Man to Don Cheadle. That
might have been the only one that they did right. Because nobody remembered Aquaman playing Iron the War Machine. Nobody remembered Hustle and Flow playing War Machine, bro. Even though I will say he's a great actor. I think Don Cheadle.
My man always sounds like he's gonna start crying,
bruh. Don Cheadle is an iconic actor.
Oh yeah.
So you weren't gonna do wrong.
Yeah.
Did you know? Actually, let me look at man, there's so much shit Marvel's got coming out. I'm so excited. So speaking of Don Cheadle, they are supposed to drop Armor Wars, which
is that a movie or a show?
I think it's gonna be a show. I can't see them making that a movie because who the fuck wants to watch that for 2 hours? War Machine.
Have you seen Secret
Iron
Wars?
Man? I thought it was awful.
I didn't even watch it. I just knew it was gonna be bad.
It was
but
awful.
Didn't they say that Don Cheadle is a Skrull? That's what I was seeing.
Yeah,
I was seeing. I was like, "What?
Yeah,
Since when?
Yeah.
Now we have to take a guess as to when he was switched out.
Man, first of all, Marvel's too messy with that shit because now you're gonna make people go back and rewatch everything, trying to make sense of that. You should have just. I don't know. I would have found a different way to write that.
Yeah.
Because first of all, they aren't that good at writers to be able to make it all make sense. You're gonna fuck something up, and now Marvel fans are diehard fans. Like they're gonna point out every little discrepancy, and now you're gonna shit on every movie that comes out after that.
Yep.
Like I don't know why they shot themselves in the foot like that.
Chaotic. There's just chaos. They're just like, oh, we have this idea. They wrote it in and said, fuck it, we'll figure it out later.
Right.
I don't know.
So with the Kang Dynasty thing, that's apparently going to be Kang versus the Avengers.
Yeah.
But what Avengers? Like
Captain America or Winter. What is it? Falcon America.
Winter Falcon. Falcon America.
Falcon America. Ant-Man.
Black American.
Like
African American man.
I don't even know honestly who consists of the Avengers at this point.
I guess Spider-Man.
Not even. They wrote him out.
Oh, you're right. You're right. He's not officially an Avenger. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like Marvel's dropped so much shit. It's going to be hard to get people to get on board with the whole idea that.
Are you going to watch the
Avengers.
new one, the Marvels?
Bro, it looks terrible.
Yeah.
And I actually liked Brie Larson.
I do too.
I liked. No, you don't.
I do.
I liked. No, you don't. I liked Captain Marvel, the first movie. I liked her character and Endgame. But this new shit, first of all, I'll give it a chance. I'll go see it just like I've watched all the other trash shit. But the new character, what's her name? She's a Spanish girl. You should know her name.
Which one?
The one who she's the new character for the Marvels. So it's
I don't think she's Hispanic. Isn't she Indian?
I don't think so. I thought she was Hispanic.
I thought she was Indian.
Cast of the Marvels. What?
I don't know her name though.
You're just a waste of space. So her name is Iman Vellani.
That's a toss up.
Because it could be Vellani. I don't know. It doesn't sound like a Hispanic last name. You might have got me there. Yeah, I liked Monica Rambeau and Carol Danvers, but Miss Marvel, yeah, I don't know about that. It looks. My problem with Marvel right now is that everything's so childish. Like the jokes are childish, the writing's childish. I finally got to saw Blue Beetle. I finally got to saw. What the fuck is happening to my brain today? I finally got to watch Blue Beetle the other night, and it was like I was watching another Marvel.
It was so refreshing, right?
No, it wasn't.
I loved it
because you're Hispanic.
I was like, for DC, this is a step in the right direction.
It felt like a Marvel movie,
like a good Marvel movie.
Okay, yeah.
It didn't feel like it felt like Phase 2 Marvel.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I'll say it wasn't terrible. I think since our conversations about like how Marvel's throwing like all this political shit into every movie, now I'm like, all right, okay, immigration rights, all right. You doesn't like term alien, okay, like it's just like now I'm constantly picking this shit up.
Yeah, it's exhausting.
Something to me.
Yeah,
and I wish you would have just kept your fucking opinion to yourself, but here we are.
No, but I thought Blue Beetle was good, man. I think I enjoyed it.
It was all right. I really liked the main character. I liked him in Karate Kid.
Yeah, I didn't really watch Karate Kid.
Really?
Yeah, but my wife was like, "Oh, that's him." I was like, "Oh, I guess it is him."
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. You like Daredevil? Like, why wouldn't you watch?
What
Karate
in the
Kid?
fuck is that comparison,
bro? They're doing the same shit.
Shut the fuck
It's
up.
all martial arts.
Maybe if all the kids went blind and started fighting each other.
Well, some of them lost their spine and shit. So
what the fuck is going on in that show?
Yeah, listen, bro. Bull got kicked off the fucking balcony or the second floor of the school and back hit a rail and he couldn't walk for like 3 episodes.
No, so maybe I'll watch it.
Yeah, because I handicap characters now. We're disabled. I don't even know the correct terminology these days.
Oh man.
Yeah. But no, I think like of all the upcoming Marvel shit, I'm definitely excited to see Loki season 2, and whenever they get around to dropping the second Shang-Chi, I thought that movie was fucking good.
That movie was really good. And I went in there really with no expectation of the movie. I was like, I didn't really watch any trailer. I just was like, oh, Marvel dropped a new movie? Right. I was like, fuck it, I'll go watch it. Yeah. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking with this.
Yeah,
it was good.
I know people like hate the word diversity, but I'm glad to see like different ethnicities getting shine on the fucking screen, bro.
Yeah, as long as it's true to the character and not an unnecessary adjustment to fit some kind of.
Here we go.
Yeah, me too, Larry. Let me just stop, right? I'm about to go down a weird road.
Yeah, here you go, George, about to go on his rant. Like, I'm so tired of this fucking chicken chomping. Wakanda forever. Look,
Wakanda. Did you see Pete Davidson? I forget what movie it was, but they were accusing him of not watching Wakanda Forever. And he goes, "I've seen it a bunch of times. Wakanda Forever." And somebody was like, "There's no ER."
Nah. Oh shit. Pete better be careful with that shit, because you already know.
They're ready to cancel.
Difference between the A and the ER, bruh. Better be careful with that shit. So of all the upcoming Marvel shit, what do you feel like is going to be a hit just based off you're a super movie buff and you're heavy into Marvel?
So from what's coming soon, or just
Yeah.
what's in the
And
array of?
Did you hear about Mahershala Ali playing
Is he
Blade?
out as Blade? I thought that was like paused indefinitely. Like,
I think they're doing like 2025 or something like that. Some extended.
I like it.
I do.
I'm okay with it. Honestly, I would also be on board with them bringing back Wesley Snipes because he just killed it as Blade.
But it's going to be PG-13.
That's the thing, man.
Doesn't it make it almost like you don't even want to go see it? Yeah.
There's certain characters that just need an R-rated movie. Blade is one of them. Obviously, Daredevil's another one. It's like these characters rely
Can you just
on that.
Just stop bringing up Daredevil. Just stop, because we're going to keep getting sidetracked. I can't let it go. And every time you bring it up, we're going to get fucking off track. So just stop talking about fucking Blind Bomber.
Oh, did I say Daredevil?
Yeah, you
My
did.
bad. I meant Deadpool. My bad.
Yeah, Deadpool.
Deadpool requires.
Yes.
I was thinking about the blind guy. My bad. Deadpool requires an R rating. It's like these characters, because of the way that they're written and the stories that they tell, and just how they are, they need an R rating. Like, you're gonna water it down to a PG-13 film. It's not gonna be worth watching.
And you know the funny thing is, even if they make it rated R, people are still going to take their fucking kids.
Yeah.
They're still going to take their fucking kids.
Yep. Making it PG-13 doesn't really encourage anybody. Like, maybe kids will go by themselves.
Yeah.
But adults, which actually, to your surprise, Disney is actually a large portion of your demographic. We were kids when we saw these characters on screen in TV shows, and now we're seeing them come back in live action, and we want to see those stories that we know so well told on a big screen the right way. We're the ones that's going to go watch it. And like Larry said, we're going to take the 13, 14-year-old kids to watch it with us. Like, we don't give a fuck.
Man, let's be honest. Even if they're fucking younger than teenagers, 7, 8 years old, they'll go in and watch. And when something's too gory or somebody's getting their penis jerked, they'll cover their fucking eyes.
Well, I don't need that in a Blade movie.
Well, Deadpool had a lot of wild shit. That's why I'm saying that.
Yeah.
But apparently Deadpool is going to bring Wolverine back.
I know, dude. I don't know what kind of powers of manipulation Ryan Reynolds have to persuade Hugh Jackman to come back and play the character that he swore he will never play again.
First of all, Hugh Jackman need that money. Let's keep it a bean.
I don't know. The greatest showman's on earth, I know, is definitely paying the money. I'm not even joking.
What?
I am not even joking. Greatest Showman on Earth. Everybody, that movie is so renowned, and then they did it on Broadway for a long time. He was on Broadway. That thing raked in cash. This man doesn't need to do nothing.
Oh my God, bro! Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy is I saw that and I saw that it was doing so well, and I was like, yeah, this is clickbait. I'm not reading this. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way.
No, that shit was legit, dude.
It's like going to see the circus on big screen. That's what it looked like from the trailers. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't get it. It wasn't for me, but apparently there was a large group of people that fucked with it. That didn't only want to see it on the big screen. They said, I'll go to the Broadway and watch it live.
People who were adults?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm mad because we're talking about Marvel. The one thing I wanted to see on Broadway, I did not get a chance to see was Spider-Man. Like, after dude apparently fell out the sky and broke his shit up, like, I don't
even know what you're talking about.
So Spider-Man had a live show.
Broadway show?
A Broadway show.
When was it?
What? Georgia was like one of the best shows on Broadway, bro. They had people like real life swinging.
What? No wonder somebody got hurt.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish I went and got to see that, bro.
Damn.
Yeah. I miss out on so much shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
I know.
Get away from that sadness.
Somber. My life. Yeah. I don't know. What else you got for us?
Nothing. I mean, I think I enjoyed the conversation.
I did.
As far as what movie coming out I'm excited for, Deadpool is on the top of my list. Because I just think it's going to be so good. Then Fantastic Four. I'm excited for that. This fucking guy.
Fantastic Four. How many times they got to reboot this fucking movie for it to work? Once you pointed out that Michael B. Jordan
was the black
brother of a white woman, like, and there was no explanation of the backstory. Yeah, y'all lost me.
Anyway, here's how we'll finish up.
Sure.
How would you say your mental focus is?
Which focused?
That laugh.
I think it's. I haven't. Look, I have trouble even saying to myself, my own head, the number of years. I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly. I mean, it's just not, I haven't observed anything in terms of, there's not things I don't do now that I did before, whether it's physical or mental or anything else.
That man is running our country.
I need to go watch the full 60 minutes because I've tried to find the full clip, and every clip I've seen is exactly that. And I refuse to believe that somebody didn't edit that together.
That's insane. I don't think that's edited. That looks.
It's apparently not edited.
That man was rambling about nothing. He answered the question without answering the question. That's for sure.
No more. Think of myself. No older.
I don't even know what he said.
Yeah, how do you? I can't even read.
Can't even repeat that shit.
Yeah. Wow.
But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, enjoyed the conversation. Why don't you comment down below what your top 5 horror movies are? Who is one of the most horrifying characters to you? Make sure you like, subscribe, share with people in your group. I had a lot of fun with this conversation. Going into October, spooky season.
Spooky.
I think it's just a good
spooky
conversation to have. Okay.
And you see right there that George called it spooky season at the beginning of the fucking episode. He's swearing up and down and he never called it spooky season.
I mean, you gave me that.
Shut up.
Okay. Catch you guys in the next one.